joining now live in studio, independent candidate Joseph Hernandez. Joseph, thank you very much for being here today and jumping on the air with us to tell us what's going on with your campaign, because you jumped in the race this summer.
Yeah, we did. Well, I started the campaign a little bit later than most other folks. We went out to the field, started talking to people about our vision for New York City. We were supposed to have 3,750 petitions signed. We ended up with almost 15,000.
Wow.
So the message was resonating with the citizens of New York City. They want more safety, more affordability. I think Zohran is right in some levels. And they want technology to really change their problems and address the issues that this city has.
Now, did you jump in because you are worried what this candidate could bring to New York City if he wins?
Well, I mean, my motivation is, when we were growing up, my parents would always say, in this country, you work hard and you study hard, you love your adopted country, and then someday you have to pay back to the great society that allowed you to live here. And I feel that this is my time to stand up for this great society, this great city, and this great country.
And let's talk about your experience growing up in socialist communist Cuba and how that has really motivated you as well, because you bring this unique perspective that we haven't heard from anybody else.
Yeah, no, it's a very, socialism is viewed as a utopia. It's really a literary utopia, and it's beautiful academically, but in application, it's not real. It actually hinders human progress. In Cuba, for example, for you to get food, you get a ration card, and you have to get in line and wait for your food, and you do this on a weekly basis. Power outages are common. There's no real infrastructure that you can count on. Government doesn't know how to run most entities. The best thing in our society is really capitalism, the invisible hand of the market that's really created so much value and wealth in this society, and I'm a true believer in that.
And what do you make of some of these policies that Mamdani is trying to push through? I mean, the rent freeze thing, I lived in New York City for a long time, and I lived on the Upper West Side, and 1 year, all of a sudden, my rent doubled, and you had to leave. I mean, that's just what happened, and that's what happens to a lot of people. So we've got the freeze of the rent of nearly 1 million government-regulated apartments. That's something that is being talked about. The grocery stores. What are some of the standout things that you are concerned about that you think you could do different?
Yeah, look, I think the issue of cost and cost of living in New York City is a real one. I think if you live here in the city, you've experienced it like you have. But I believe that it's really a supply issue, and it is an issue of supply. New York City has a vacancy rate of 1.4%. The national average is 7%. So we have a delta of about 132,000 units that need to get built in the city. We have a plan for that. We have a three-pronged plan that allows for a very rapid introduction of units into the marketplace. The invisible hand of the market has worked and will continue to work here. We got to create more supply and let the market do its thing.
Okay, so you're running as an independent.
Correct.
And then we've got the former governor, Andrew Cuomo, running as an independent. How do you compare and contrast what you have to offer?
Well, I have a great deal of respect for Cuomo. I think what he's done historically has been great. I mean, he was involved in LaGuardia and a bunch of other really great projects. I think I'm different in that I am an operator. I'm not a career politician. I know how to run things. I know how to balance budgets. I know how to find efficiencies. I'm a big pusher of AI. I think AI could transform New York City, using AI just to solve some of the problems around shooting, like the shooting we had last night, and around safety and around the dirtiness of the city. The city is the dirtiest I've ever seen it in the 10, 11 years that I've been here.
Yeah, well, we're going to give you an opportunity to have a specific message to voters here in New York City, and that people that are watching, there's a lot of people watching what's happening here in New York City. You don't have to live here to know how important this race is. So what is the message that you have to the voters and to America?
Well, I would say, listen, this is a country of immigrants. This city is a city of grit and hard work. It's where hard work gets rewarded. It's not a place where you get handouts, and that's why I contrast myself against my opponent. This is where you come to change the world.
Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. I'm so glad that you were able to come in today. Joseph Hernandez, New York City mayoral candidate, now running, jumping in the race this summer. We appreciate your time, and come back and let us know how things are going, okay?
Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Joseph. All right.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.